Thank you. That's all I needed in the first place. What's up, Yas, bitch? Oh, excuse me. Yas, bitch. All right, we're back. No, y'all will not hear my girl voice in this video because this is serious. So I gotta be like, this is bullshit. Okay, look. I'm opening a can of worms here, y'all. Okay, remember when they had the cop, the nigga that did the hit on that Suge Knight sent the money to this undercover cop, and he was a big old white dude, square head, and he was dying, and all of a sudden he said that he had $100,000 to shoot these motherfuckers, and that shit ain't going nowhere. This is confusing to me. Now, everybody know Run DMC. If you don't, you probably was born in the 2000s. Fuck. They were the first group to blend rock and roll. You know, Walk This Way. If you don't, please look that up. Was it Aerosmith? Yeah, I think so. Hollis. Anybody been to New York? Raise your hand. I was born there. I was actually there that night. I heard gunshots. I was down the street. I didn't know what the fuck was happening, and there was no fucking, I wasn't into YouTube, so I didn't know until after the fact we got back to our house, which was in Connecticut a couple days later. I knew it was gunshots, because like where I live at now, you hear fireworks, and it's hard to differentiate shit unless you really know what guns sound like. But I can remember distinctively, because it's 14 years ago, it was 3 shots. The first one, and the second one, and the third one was delayed. Now, let's bring it way back. I allegedly, and this is just my own thought, anybody talking to 50 Cent? Because if y'all remember early in his career when he did Life on the Line, he was signed to Columbia Records. Now, before that, Jam Master Jay had signed him. And we all know that him and Supreme allegedly, and the other dude, because he was on the track Snitching. The fuck was the track? But anyway, I'll find it out later. Was it Life on the Line? I'm not sure. Because I know his major breakout hit was to rob everybody, how to rob the music industry. So, if he got shot for not being able to move, snitching about who was dealing and who in jail, and he got shot, and he was dealing with Jam Master Jay, and all of a sudden, 7 years later, this nigga gets shot over a drug deal, my nigga. I'm not saying that 50 Cent had anything to do with the hit. What I am saying is they were in the same circle, so the same people that shot 50 could very well have something to do with the shooting of Jam Master Jay. I really don't. I'm sorry, I don't get the fact of justice. That shit doesn't work for me, nigga. Like, unless you clap the nigga right then and there or after the fact, 14 years later really don't make a difference. It really doesn't. But, another thing I find weird is, in the second part, because I have a, clip here of about 5 years ago when they did an investigation, and the same, side note, DJ Vlad be snitching, because why the fuck DJ Vlad do a damn interview with the nigga, the cop, in the first damn place? Okay, we know that this is not about indicting or indicating that nobody did shit allegedly, but you know DJ Vlad be putting niggas under the radar because he be asking them dumbass questions all the time. He don't be trying to focus on positivity. Is who you shot? How many people did you shot? Did you get killed? How many drugs did you sue? Like, nigga, easy. Fuck you mean? Bring it down a couple notches. We don't need all that. And then you can barely see this nigga face, but then certain rappers be trying to run up on this nigga and clock that nigga. They done slap that nigga like 3-4 times. Have him running like Charlemagne the God in the street. The fuck? So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this. Now, when we go speed up till today, which was like 16 hours ago, it was streamed. Rule 1, ain't nobody wearing a goddamn mask. Rule 2, somebody's in the back protesting, screaming like a motherfucker. Now, usually you would hear, hey, shut up, we're talking. Hey, get this motherfucker out of here. You don't hear shit. They actually let the motherfucker basically talk the whole time. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't seem like he was whisked away or carried away. It seemed like he just shut the fuck up.
Wait, stop.
Huh?
Then when you repeat it, you start repeat it again.
Yeah. But
now what do? You start over.
Yeah. So they set it up that way. Because, to tell the truth, I know y'all gonna try to cancel the bitch for this, but it ain't that big of a deal. For his family, yeah. But for the rest of it, sorry. Just like finding out who killed Tupac is not gonna change my life now. I mean, I would have been excited to know, and I'm glad that they caught these niggas. But there really ain't no justice, nigga. Like that, it's just us. When you die, you dead. They go to jail, so what? It doesn't really do much. Beating their ass and shooting them for it, all for it. Not saying violence, but hey, you kill one of mine, we need to take 2 of yours. Let's be real. That shit, I agree with. But all that going to jail, blah, 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 and what the fuck? Basically, you taking away 2 people. The people that murdered the person and the murdered person. So, that doesn't do anything. I think you should be able to whoop niggas' asses. When you go to jail, you get to put them in a room, tie their ass up, you go in there and beat the living shit out of them. That's justice. And then you ain't got to worry about no gang violence, nobody retaliating, because this is all legal. Because if the DEA and them can push niggas around and fuck niggas up during the interrogation, why the fuck can't we? And then it'll be in a situation where this is a controlled environment. And we know you had something to do with it. And we know you was there, boo-boo. The fuck? And this is also an inside job, because unless these niggas work at Eversource, how the fuck they gonna know to cut all these damn lines and know what to do? So either it's somebody who turned the motherfucker off, and let's side note this, I don't mean to be one of them bitches, but I gotta be. The nigga that was sitting next to him might have something to do with the shit. Because just like when Tupac got shot, Suge Knight did get shot, but he ain't died. So, if you sitting next to me, you get shot in the leg, I'm shot in the fucking head, you don't know, I ain't see shit. Oh, fuck out of here, my nigga. It's just like, man, me and little bro last night was watching that damn Deadly Women. This motherfucking bitch stabbed herself in the stomach 3 times. So that she can make it look like, oh, it was a rabbit. Wheel. No, shut the fuck up. You know, somebody, oh my lord, how in the hell, just like when they killed Bankroll, and they know who had a beef with him, and the nigga who shot Bankroll got the fuck off because he said it was self-defense. Now, how the fuck is it self-defense if you motherfuckers if you ain't got a legal gun, it ain't self-defense, that's still a felony, motherfucker. Why wasn't you in Jizzy? The fuck? Like, let's be real here, people. This is some bullshit. And you know he was low on the totem pole. What I mean by is, where the fuck is Run and where the fuck is DMC at? You don't see them niggas. First of all, you see DMC walking around with his voice changing and looking for his parents. You remember that shit? When he found out he was adopted, he was looking for his parents? And then this nigga Reverend Run sitting in the bathtub like Tupac trying to get everybody the morning psalms and shit. The fuck? Oh, by the way, why did they give that nigga a new show on Netflix? Shut it up. That shit need to be canceled. It sucks. Number one, they wasn't good in reality any fucking way. Sap Diggy. What up, Diggy? Y'all wasn't good in reality any fucking way. Then you gonna script a show with these niggas? Oh, go to hell. Just go to hell. Why is he low on the totem pole? Why was he still flipping drugs like that? Like, this nigga Run wasn't putting his people on? Like, for real, you never saw them. He had Run's house, then they had their own show, then he got his other show, then he had one on Netflix. Where the fuck is the homies? Exactly. Where the fuck is your homies, man? Damn, that's another one for Duck, too. Duck just got shot recently. Where is y'all niggas? The Fox shot.
Solid leads. Until now, retired NYPD homicide detective...
As a matter of fact, sorry, bitches. We're going to be back with a part 2, because I want to know what the fuck he said to Vlad. Fuck Vlad TV. But you can still interview me, because I'm not self-snitching. Because if I start some shit, I'll be like, Vlad was with me. He was right there. Put up the camera. He was right there filming it. Oh, you going to... Oh, they called us, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Because if I got to be in jail taking off my weave, my hair, we going to have a problem. Me and DJ Vlad, we got a discrepancy. This is going to be some furniture moving. Because I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Rick Parker reveals the findings from his own extensive investigation.
The person of interest that really came out in this case was Ronald Tennard Washington. Why? Because he was a neighborhood guy. Why?
Okay. Side note. The history repeats itself. Remember when they said that when Tupac stomped the nigga Orlando, and Orlando had something to do with it, but then why they always got to start with niggas that don't have shit to do with shit? Just to throw some shit out there. He wasn't even in the situ. This nigga went to jail for 17 years after the fact. Was he into drugs and shit? No, they say robberies. This wasn't a robbery, nigga, because they didn't take shit for life. Okay, well, I guess you can call that some sort of a robbery, but that ain't the type. Nigga, you get on the floor with the shit at? It ain't one of them type of shits, nigga. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Shit, nobody move, nobody get hurt, but please don't get no blood on my skirt. That's all I'm trying to tell you, motherfuckers. I'm not trying to be all beautiful, and then people next to me get shot, and I get brain plasma on me, and I do not tell anybody. The Bach shot. Tell me why nobody want to see that. What the... And by the way, the nigga that killed Bankroll, he did kill Bankroll. I don't give a fuck. Allegedly or not, he got off. I don't give a damn. That's still murder because the nigga was a felon and he had a gun and it wasn't registered. That's a murder, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. No. You wait till I'm finished because you don't need to smoke. God damn it. And
because
so?
They knew him. Why? Because he implicated himself as being in that area at the time of that murder. So I definitely believe that he's definitely one of the guys involved.
Ronald Tennard Washington's name was in the mix from day one. Cops pegged him as a possible lookout, but Detective Parker says Washington was much more. And who do we think pulled the trigger?
That we aren't sure of yet. That we don't know.
But you firmly believe Washington was one of the two men?
I firmly believe that, yes.
Bullshit.
And while investigators stop short of that allegation, Parker points to what he calls guilty behavior by Washington around the time of the killing, when he agreed to an interview with a New York...
Oh, Lord. This shit... Oh, by the way, y'all know my other videos where my neighbor was fucking with me? She's gone, and I didn't even know. We're going to do a whole video. And I swear to God, if I could walk, we'd have the next video. We're shooting a party in an abandoned apartment! But we can't. It's upstairs. But me and little bro was like, yeah, we should trash this motherfucker up for a nigga get in there. And the next time the nigga get in there, I'm like, look, come visit me. I'm the bitch around here. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. We don't call no cops, we beat bitches' faces. That's the rule. New tenants need to know that. I'm gonna put that out. Don't move above me, popping no shot like we ain't gonna come upstairs. Now, let's move on. And thank you, Father God, for letting this bitch move. And thank you also, Mother of God, for not letting me get the apartment where she was. Fuck that. Shot. Period.
But
Yes, no. We gotta finish this.
Newspaper and pointed the finger
More about
squarely
that on
at
Storytime.
someone else.
He tried to unimplicate himself by giving an article saying that he witnessed Big D and Little D go into the studio and not himself. So, I mean, he put that out there in the news.
But if
Excuse me one more time. Who the fuck is Big D, Little D? Bitch, where? The fuck? Okay, and first of all, when you go to this second pub with this little corny looking crack ass nigga is sitting there talking that bullshit that they be reading all papers and shit, where the fuck is Damascus? The COVID is real. It's outside. The corona is biting. Bitch. The fuck? Shot. This
Paul
is tight.
Kennard
I'm sorry. I don't
Washington
mean
is
to be
one of the
tight,
men who
but I'm mad
entered
at
Jay's
breakfast.
studio that
But
fateful
DMX
night.
on
Why
Thursday.
hasn't he been arrested
I'm
and
just
charged
pissed.
with the murder of Jam Master Jay?
This case has been very difficult because the police department, like anything else, they want to have a sure win case, and especially the DA's office. And they want to put all the evidence together that they have because this involves a music.
Shut the fuck up. That's some bullshit. You know why another reason bullshit? Because they lock us up all the time for racial profiling and trying to sprinkle crack on people that don't even smoke. And now you want to talk about they want all the evidence? Nigga, just lock up everybody you think had something to do with it. Oh, you was there. Hey, Slim, while you're hiding, come on over here. And you're a felon anyway. Oh, you got a warrant? Yeah, you was there too. Come on, let's roll. Because the thing is, if these people are not totally innocent and they don't have a record that I understand, but let's say this is a problem of racial profiling, because a felon, they all are, that's a race. If it's a group of 12 niggas, that's a different race. I don't give a damn about no color, no pigment. If you want to sit up there, just call everybody else right. Oh, you was at the studio today? Come with us. Oh, you was running the cameras? Come with us. You got shot in the leg and didn't see nobody? Bullshit. Come with us. Like, oh, seriously. First of all, I heard these steps. Then I heard him say, oh, shit. So what did you do the whole time? Look like down like this? Ooh, damn, I need to get my toes did. No, you was not. You got... This might be a 3-part video. I can't even get through this. This is bullshit. That don't make no sense. The nigga next to you, first of all... Okay, for my old heads, remember Belly when they coming in and they say, what was it? What's the first song? Oh, Back to Life. Remember in the beginning when they all in there just trying to rob the club and you see all those lights and they did Back to Life. DC DMX just like that, right? Remember that? Go back to that scene. Awesome scene. Oh no, Keisha. All right. So what happens is, right? They cut the lights off. Okay, maybe there were no lights. It's studio, so I have turned off the lights in my studio while I'm recording. So was there anybody recording at the time? Okay, so first of all, check this out. If they're in a studio, they have this whole form. They have a DAT machine probably because he got a lot of money at the time. They have a masters probably in the studio itself. So, was anybody recording at the time? If there was nobody recording, the lights wasn't off.
and they were sitting next to each other, probably listening or something.
Exactly. So how the hell you listen to something, they pop your meds in them right here in the dome, be just sleep. You get hit in the leg. What happens? The fuck? And let's be honest, he a street nigga because he's still selling drugs years and years later. Where the guns and the blickies at? Nobody.
And can I say something?
How much time we got? Could you like to talk too long? Okay, we good. Go ahead.
Don't they usually look in the direction of the bullets come from?
No. Because, okay, only from a distance.
Okay, I feel you.
Close up on you, you're going to turn because you want to block your face.
Trying to get out the way.
Yeah, you're going to go like this trying to block the vital areas. From a distance, you're like, what, nigga, what? And you look that way, and then you see, pew, then you start running. That's only from a distance. But in close proximity, you got blood on you, blood. You got blood on you. There is no fucking way you don't have no plasma on you.
Yeah, but you don't know if he was shot before he got shot in the leg or after. And
after. He said it. Because remember...
okay, so then he's moving.
No, he wasn't. He ain't say nothing about... That's what I'm saying. Niggas is lying because he ain't say nothing about it. I was like, oh, shit, he shot my mans in him. And I would have took nothing because I would have had me a blicky. Because, fuck it, we dealing drugs, let's be real. So you dig under there like, pop, pop, pop. I got shot in the leg. I ain't get shot vitally. So I can still shoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck down, number one. I'm shot in the leg, ow, well. And then I'm going to grab my gun and buck back. Now.
That sounds strangely suspicious. Because why would you shoot this one in the head and not shoot that one to kill him because he's a witness? Or would you just shoot him in the leg?
Okay, maybe two possible reasons. One is the Suge Knight theory, like I said before. Because you gotta have an injury. You nigga don't get the fuck.
So that means he knew about it.
Aim down, nigga look shit. Or the bullet he got shot with through him and hit his leg. That has happened more times than we know. Okay. I can give you 5 or 6 stories that has happened to rappers. Okay. They got shot. But it's still bullshit in here somewhere. It doesn't make sense. And then why does this nigga... Okay, first of all, if this nigga right here, the cop, which we're going to do part 2 and 3 on this, I need my live stream to work. Then I could have did this whole thing at once. But, oh, yeah, I did a fundraiser on my Instagram for all my procedures, and I needed to say this in the video because I forgot to do that. Please donate to a biatch. And then once I get my shit, I'm giving back. We giving all back. We giving it back in education. We giving everything back. But let's move on. Alright, this is bullshit. Shot of bullshit. Because, dude, if they say he had something to do with it, ain't nobody went to jail and interrogated him, and just because he in jail for something else, that don't mean you can't add on no more charges. Y'all on that bullshit, but somebody need to talk to Curtis Jackson. He got to know. He has to know. Because the fuck. Either he knew them niggas. The fuck. This, it don't make no sense. There was no buzzers, no lights, no nothing. Nigga, we got, at the studio I go to down the street, shout out Dilly Gang. The studio I go to down the street, they got cameras. You're gonna go in there and shut, this has to be an inside job, number one, you couldn't have the cameras. Number two, you don't want to say who did it. Number three, you got shot in the leg. Can we even prove you got shot in the leg, dude? Does anybody see the hospital reports? Because, you know, he can go to the hospital because he went gangbanging and this wasn't nothing to do with him. Supposedly. Now, we got this other motherfucker. What was the motherfucker's name? The cop just mentioned him, the other motherfucker that's in jail. Whatever the fuck that ugly nigga's name is. What would they call him? Why don't they call him? He knows something.
Which one?
The one that's in jail for 17 years.
Washington.
There you go, thank you. Washington. I mean, it was the government, right? Washington, D.C., government, put that together. You know how they do that. And then they went to Washington, D.C. You know who did it? Bush. No, fuck that, it was Danny, right? What little bro see found out? Damn it, Danny. Ain't even in the vicinity.
Icon. This is not just a normal person. It's somebody who's really famous, who's big, and they don't want to go to trial and lose this case.
Excuse me? This is the dumbest statement I've heard in my black life. Oh, it's not just a regular person. He was an icon. My job does not become me, motherfuckers. I become my job, but still, you son of a bitches can't say he's not a normal person. He's just really awesome at what he does. He's still a normal person, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be dead right now. He would have deflected them bullets, caught it in his teeth like Bruce Leroy. It wouldn't have been nothing, and then he would have flipped around like he was in the Matrix and shot about 12 niggas, and there was only 2 there. This doesn't make no sense. Look at this nigga face. Just fat head niggas. Just swole. Like he done ate too much salt. Fat head motherfuckers. They look like he killed somebody. Or know somebody that killed somebody that knows somebody that killed some other people. This shit don't even right. This that shot. And that is why we have to zoom forward to right about here. Now, I may have to come back to this video in a couple weeks, because when I get my internet, me and the squadron, oh yeah, make sure we still taping. Me and the squadron is going to go through it and turn up that background. I want to know what that protest nigga's saying. Because I know I done heard bullshit. And he said, this is bullshit. What else we hear? We have to turn it up. We got to go deeper. Somebody do that. Hey, any YouTubers, take this audio, turn it up, send it to me. Holla, we're going to do a video together. All clap. Let's do it. Somebody got to do that for me. On God. Let's go.
Everybody in Hollis will tell you it's not the same. Hollis have changed. It has changed. Taking him has taken something from Hollis.
This cute below that.
He's irreplaceable. Irreplaceable.
Now focus.
On our team in the Eastern District of New York. We're here today to announce the fact that a grand jury here in the Eastern District has returned an indictment. And we have alleged that 2 defendants, Carl Jordan Jr. and Ronald Washington, are responsible for the murder of Jason Mizell, who's known to...
Okay, I'm not trying to be racist, but you know a bitch has to be real. It's a white person. Are we still running the KC? Okay. Yeah, that's a white person. And we love Run DMC. Has nothing to do with this. It's all about Jim Master G. He should have said Jason Mizell. This ain't right. So we're going to come back and do part 2. But this shit, this is not right. No way in left rack hell that this is correct. And also, by the way, you see that if you go to your feed, the DJ Blad's interview with that cop is, number 3, number 2. Fucking snitch ass cracker boy. I can't wait till he interview me. I'll be like, yeah, I shot 12 niggas and you shot 6. Let's go to jail, bitch. Don't come in here with that. Not today, sis. No. Hell no. You did such and such. Yeah, you know you was that taping it, Blade. Let's go to jail. Fuck that. Together. Just let's go to prison 2021 and let's do it. But about this bitch, I gotta give him some more evidence for y'all whole niggas. I'll be back.